Hello, everybody. Welcome to the minor game tonight. We have the Salt Lake City Rustlers versus the Albuquerque Adams. Welcome. Tonight you have me, Nelson Lozano, and my co-host, Gerald Giuseppe. Hopefully I said that right. For tonight's game, how are you feeling?
Doing great, Nelson. How about yourself?
I'm feeling really good, It's going to be an exciting game. Again, Salt Lake coming off of that win last week against Annapolis. That was really huge. I'm definitely sure they're trying to go ahead and get another win under their belt tonight. But Albuquerque, I know their team is definitely going to try to put a stop to that tonight, especially that defense trying to prevent them from scoring.
Yes, definitely. Albuquerque had 2 weeks to get ready for this game. The last game was in week 2 where they happened to lose to the Ottawa Cavalry 29-7. I think the key for this game is the Albuquerque Adams defense. If they can stop the vaunted passing game of Salt Lake. Salt Lake, 229 yards per game. Albuquerque's only given up 179 yards in the air. So let's see what happens here with the coin toss and the kickoff.
Looks like the Adams are going to go ahead. And again, I'm very excited for this game, right? It was very impressive to see Salt Lake last week, and I'm ready to see how they're going to come against Albuquerque this year. Kickoff's about to start. Ball set. And here we go. So both teams are 1-1 this season so far. Ball received at Salt Lake's 27, 1st and 10. And again, Bissell also had a really good game last week as well. Very excited to see what happens today as well, if that's going to be a repeat of last game. 1st and 10 at the 27. Utah under center. Defense in motion. Ball handed to Bissell. And looks like it was stopped behind the line, 2 yards lost. Now to Salt Lake's 25, 2nd and 12.
57, Julian Rasmus up there on the tackle. Just the Albuquerque in there. I love their uniforms. That neon green and black is just absolutely amazing.
Definitely. It's very pops. It pops a lot. Utah in the shotgun. Ball to Bissell again. Gets a few yards upfield. 3rd and 8 on the 29. Defense really came in and tried to wrestle Bissell down. But again, it got a few positive yards on that last play.
Yeah, Bissell, the 6 foot, 210-pound running back, the 5th ranked running back, the halfback in the league, is a good power back to have right now for your 3rd and 8.
Ball snap. Bissell again. Great run, but could not make it to the 4th. 4th and 4 at the 33. Looks like the Salt Lake is setting up to kick a punt.
Yeah, both of these teams have come into this game without giving up a rushing touchdown. Granted, they've only played 2 games, where the majority of the league has played 3. The only other team playing 2 are the Tacoma Grizzlies. But it's going to be an interesting thing to who gets the first rushing touchdown against this team.
And definitely Salt Lake also has some pretty good wide receivers last game, both contributing, I think, over 80 yards. So really good job. Albuquerque bringing the ball up to the 34, 1st and 10 for them. We didn't get a chance to talk about the offense, but let's talk about Albuquerque's offense. We have number 18, PJ Slaughter, his 2nd season in the minors. We have halfback Douglas Brown, wide receiver Kyle Finmore, wide receiver Nate Rattler, and tight end Steven Torres. So PJ under center, ball snapped. Looking to his halfback Brown, and it looks like he was taken down behind the line, loss of 1 at Albuquerque's 32.
Tyler Gann coming up with the stop. I'm sorry. Yes, Tyler Gann coming up with the stop there for a 1-yard loss, making it 2nd and 11.
And let's talk about the Salt Lake's defense. We have DTs, Calvin Womack, inside linebacker David Sherfield, Gerard Brody, the cornerback, free safety Peanut Say, and strong safety Christopher Maggle. 3rd and 9 at Albuquerque's 35.
Douglas Brown only having 94 yards for the season coming in. Also has a couple of fumbles, but you just saw Cabron Womack there, the big 6'7", 350-pound defensive tackle coming up there and making the stop for only a gain of 2.
Boss hiked. PJ looking downfield, looking to push it down, and it was caught. Number 10, Kyle Finmore, came with a big play and kept Albuquerque alive going downfield.
You cannot give PJ Slaughter this much time in the pocket. Great throw, just on the dime. Great coverage there by Christopher Maggle, but just a better execution of a throw there by PJ Slaughter, the second-ranked quarterback in the SFL minor league. Has a great arm and just shows it right there.
Definitely PJ under center. 3 receivers back. And it looks like Brown got a little bit of daylight. Got 2 yards in that last play. 2nd and 8 on Salt Lake's 37.
Jared Brody coming up there quick. 6'2", 210 cornerback. Not afraid to get his face mask in the belly of an opposing running back. It was a great tackle for a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and fun fact about Brody, he told me he broke 7 bones before, so hopefully he doesn't break one here. PJ hikes the ball, set to Brown again. And that was just a few yards, 3rd and 6 at Salt Lake's 36.
That play was snuffed out by the Salt Lake City Rustler defense here, bringing up a 3rd and manageable. I think if you're Albuquerque, I think I'd like to see him go to Douglas Brown here on a flat, or maybe even a crossing pattern to Steven Torres.
This is a big 3rd down for them, only 4 yards to get to the 1st down. PJ under center. Few step drop, looking to the sidelines, and he got it again. Kyle with the toe tap went ahead and kept this drive alive. 1st and 10 for Albuquerque on Salt Lake's 26.
Yeah, Finnemore coming in here with 10 catches for 184 yards and a score. Seems to be PJ Slaughter's favorite target, leading the team in targets with 16 coming into this game. Already has 2 catches in this first quarter.
Definitely PJ again under center, 1 receiver out. Pass the ball handed off to Douglas Brown, and he got a few yards there, 5 yards. 2nd and 5 on Salt Lake's 21.
David Sheffield coming up with the tackle. I like the mix of the run and the pass here right now, coming out of the blocks for Albuquerque. They're driving to almost inside the red zone. They're a yard away from it, or a half yard away from it. We'll see what they can do here on 2nd and 5.
Salt Lake's defense definitely did well last week, and Sheffield was a big contributor. Ball snapped, looking to the side, and it looks like they're going to have him 3rd and 1 at the 17 for Salt Lake. Number 13 gets that reception.
Yeah, Marcus Brody, the backup wide receiver, didn't really need the toe tap right there. Could have turned up the field there, got some yards, and got the 1st down. Brings up a 3rd down and a long one.
So we got 1 receiver out, 3 backs in the backfield. Salt Lake pumping up the line. Ball given and got the 1st down. I thought they would wrap him up in this play, but it looks like number 22 definitely got the 1st down and then some. Salt Lake's 13, 1st and 10 for Albuquerque.
That was a gutsy call on that swing pass. They had some pressure coming from the outside, and they just lost containment on the fullback there, Luke Waverly. Big time throw there by PJ Slaughter to bring up a 1st down at the 13.
PJ in the shotgun, looking downfield, finding an open receiver, almost a touchdown. It looks like it's going to be 1st and goal at Salt Lake's goal line. Albuquerque coming downfield, and Brody again with a big play.
Yeah, Marcus coming across there in the middle, just wide open, just easy pitch and catch there. PJ Slaughter brings them 1st and goal at the 1. We'll see here what happens. I think you're going to see a whole lot of Douglas Brown coming up right now.
Huge opportunity for Albuquerque to go ahead and put some points on the board. PJ Slaughter under center, 3 backs, 1 receiver out. Again, giving it to Douglas Brown with the TD, 6 on the board.
Welcome to the SFL end zone, Mr. Douglas Brown. Great run there, great blocking up front. You had the fullback there, Luke Waverly, making big holes for that offensive line. You got McGillicuddy, Allington just making a hole. But Douglas Brown runs through it. Touchdown and a 6-point lead right now for Albuquerque.
Albuquerque set to put in the free kick on the board. Ball set. Looks like, ooh, a block from Salt Lake was no good. It looks like Albuquerque's going to take that 6 and give Salt Lake opportunity to get 6 and then some.
Yeah, definitely a bad snap there. Backup quarterback Elijah Townsend could not hang on to it and get it up for the kicker. So that could be a big extra point miss here. But we're early in the game. 4:43 left to go in the first.
Definitely. And if you are new to the Simulation Football League, you're watching the first controllers esport where strategy and AI instead of thumbs determine the outcome. Teams submit game plays prior to the simulation, and the results play out in live real time with hundreds of viewers, turn players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all new kind of virtual reality. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information. Now, again, Albuquerque came down on this. We definitely need Salt Lake to go ahead and answer back with some points here. Tommy Utah under center, 2 backs, 1 receiver. Ball snap. Looked like there was a little chaos there, but was able to get it to number 45.
Torrey Perry there with the catch. It looked like there was some confusion in the backfield, but Tommy Utah just maintains his poise. That great little pocket and just an open wide receiver there. Great catch there. You got tackled by Adam Leach and Sirach Black, the second week signee, who had 12 tackles in his opening game. So what a way to make an impact.
Yeah, talking about Salt Lake's offense, we have number 12, Tommy Utah, halfback Brooke Bessel, wide receiver Kelsey Brown, wide receiver Kenston Ellington, a.k.a. The Price, and Dr. Lauren Percoco on offense.
Got a second and I come up after that run of 1. Want to give a shout out to the people in the chat. Ashley Jackson, Christian Brown, Paco Sicario, and all the guys. Thank you for coming and watching the game tonight.
And husband Percoco is also in the chat as well. So Utah back, looking downfield, finds nobody, passes it to the halfback, but Albuquerque all over that, shutting that down. Number 24 with the stop.
Adam Leach coming up. Albuquerque has the top two cornerbacks in the league with rated with Adam Leach and Marco Swift. So it's going to be tough to throw against these guys, but 3rd and 11, they're going to have to do something.
Yeah, and Albuquerque starting defense, we got D-end Cliff Grizzly, inside linebacker Ryan Ray, outside linebacker Sirach Black, cornerback Adam Leach, as you mentioned, and cornerback Marco Swift. Again, it looks like they weren't able to connect. 4th and 11 for Salt Lake. It looks like it's going to be a punt at their 40.
And to finish up that vaunted secondary, got Jorge Torres, who was a week 3 signee, and getting to play his first game, and then the strong safety number 28, John Stamango. We got a penalty here on the ground.
All right, so it looks like R62 is calling it against the Adams, number 75, Carlton, with that penalty.
Still brings up a 4th down because there was 11 to go, so it brings up 4th and 6. Let's see if the punting unit here for Salt Lake can pin them inside the 10 here and give their defense a good starting place.
And definitely allow Salt Lake to push the ball back a little bit, give a little bit less of Albuquerque and more space that they're going to have to go through. Ooh, close to being a block there, but luckily was able to get that. And Salt Lake wrestling them down. Albuquerque at their 21, 1st and 10.
Right now, special teams for both of these squads looking a little shaky. You had the blocked extra point there by Albuquerque, and that the snap was really high, and the punter just got the football away. So let's see what happens here on Albuquerque's second drive of the ball game.
We got PJ Slaughter ready to go under center. 2 receivers this time, 1 in the backfield. Looks like he's looking for something. Ball snapped, looking down, and hits his receiver, number 14, Nate Ritters, with that catch.
Great concentration on the ball for maybe just a little bit behind him. Either way, it's a completion for PJ Slaughter to Nate Ritters, who has a touchdown also in this season. He has 8 catches for 130 yards. So it brings up a 2nd and 5.
PJ under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Looks like the defense is rearranging and aligning. Ball snap, given to Brown again in a wonderful spin move to get a few more inches, almost 30 inches for Albuquerque on the 31.
And you want to talk about a hitter I talked on before, Gerard Brody, 6'2", 210, just came up and absolutely laid the lumber on Douglas Brown here, bring up a 3rd and inches.
Gerard Brody thought it was rugby back in Australia, so shout outs to him. Ball snap given again to Brown, it seems like, and got the first down and then some. Definitely making it very difficult for the Salt Lake Rustlers defense this evening.
Yeah, Aussie, oi for Gerard Brody, but there is going to be a first down after that run. It's kind of tough to stop someone when they have like 6 inches to go for a first down.
So PJ under center, 2 backs, 3 receivers this time around. Looking to give it to the halfback again, and Russell down behind the line. 2nd and 11, loss of 1 at Albuquerque's 35.
That's a tackle loss there for David Sheffield. Coming up huge for the 2nd down 11. This is an underrated Salt Lake City Rustlers defense. It came in giving up the fewest points. And granted, it's only 2 games, but only 37 points in those 2 games.
Definitely show what they did against Annapolis and hoping for a repeat today. Nice run from Brown. Tackle made by number 26 of the Salt Lake Rustlers. And this is a big 3rd down, 3rd and 5 at Albuquerque's 42.
It is a big 3rd down coming up here. Let's see what trickery they can come out with here. I think if the screen pass has been working and that shallow slant, they might be going right back to it.
PJ on the center. 2 receivers this time, 2 backs. Ball snap, looking down, and that was caught. It looks like number 14 coming through again. Nate Rutters with the wonderful catch. I thought that was going to be blocked, but he caught it anyways.
I have no idea how that ball got by Tyler Gand. He was looking at the receiver and not the quarterback. If he had his eyes on the quarterback, it would have been a pick. But somehow PJ Slaughter got it there.
Brown almost breaking the tackle, got 2 yards on that, 2nd and 8 at 43. You're right. I mean, again, Salt Lake has a very underrated defense, and they definitely can pick it up. But their offense as well can definitely pick it up. It looks like that's the end of the first quarter. Rustlers 0, Adams 6. So again, this is if you are just joining us, it's myself, Nelson Lozano, with my co-host today, Gerald Giuseppe. I keep on messing this up. Tonight with Cam producing as well. Ball snap. PJ looking downfield. Looking deep and intercepted. Ball coming back. Number 22. Looks like Gerard Brody coming back and saying, hey, I'm going to take it almost all the way back to Australia.
Yeah, that ball was just slightly underthrown. You see great look in there by Gerard Brody to get that interception. So, yeah, the Salt Lake City defense has some great players. The strong safety, Christopher Maggle, in two games has been a part of 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a fumble recovery. But a big play by Gerard Brody right there to get his first interception of the season.
And this is definitely what Salt Lake was looking for that turnover. Utah under center, passing the ball off to Bessel, and Bessel just got to the line, 2nd and 10 for Salt Lake's 33.
Did you see the running back comparison right there? Running a hard road to go, only averaging 1 yard a carry, 4 carries for 4 yards. That's what Salt Lake State needs to do. Salt Lake State needs to make sure that running game, they have to keep going to it to hopefully open up that passing game to get Brown, Ellington, and the doctor involved.
Yep, once that team comes together, they're definitely a deadly combo with those 3 receivers. Ball dropped, it looks like, by and knocked by Ciroc Black.
Great look there by Ciroc Black. This his first pass deflection, second pass deflection of the season, looking for the wide receiver Kelsey Brown. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long, I believe. So we're going to see if the secondary can hold Salt Lake punt.
And I know Salt Lake definitely wants to capitalize on this interception. Utah under center, 4 receivers this time, 1 back in the back. Utah looking and brought down behind, 4th and 15 now, and Utah just took that sack.
Yeah, number 76, Rob Ahmed come up there with the sack. They had a big push there by the big defensive end, Cliff Grizzly, the 6'5", 280-pound, 2nd-ranked defensive end in the SFL minor league. So when you have to take care of him and double block him, you're going to have open areas, and there was a sack.
Punt up. Albuquerque set to receive in just a few inches on that one. Looks like it's going to be on Albuquerque's 36, 1st and 10 for the Albuquerque Adams.
The Albuquerque coming out here with the 6-0 lead. They've been seem to be moving the ball pretty good. Salt Lake City Rustlers defense came up in the last drive to stop them. Let's see if they can find the magic here to get past the Rustlers.
PJ Slaughter under center, 2 backs in the back, 2 receivers, and again, nice spin move by Brown and getting that 1st down.
Raggling tacklers with them, dragging Peanut Say, dragging Julius Arnold. You see coming up here that gets the inside handoff, great blocking, great spin move there at the line, and then stop short, but then just buried his shoulder and just shrug 2 defenders with him to get that 1st down. Big power run there by Douglas Brown.
Albuquerque and their 47, and definitely that was a huge run there. 2 backs back, PJ under center. Ball snapped again, looking for Brown, and Brown this time met at the line. Still at the 47, brought down by number 56.
Got some great defensive play right now from that linebacker core here. For Salt Lake, got Sheffield, you got Tim Dart there, acting like a dart to make that stop.
3 receivers this time. 1 back set, they're looking to push it down. PJ sees something he likes, passes it down. Receiver catches it, number 10. Kyle Finmore again with a big play like he did earlier.
They're exploiting the middle of that field, and PJ Slaughter took a hit as soon as he let that ball go in the pocket and just threw a dime, only to where Kyle Finmore can get it. He had to go up for it just a little bit. But that was a great play there by PJ Slaughter. Stay in the pocket and face down the pressure coming to take the hit as he threw the football.
And PJ Slaughter not allowing that last go around, that interception to affect him. Under center, ball given to Brown, and Brown met again at the line at the 32.
Yeah, the guard there, Greg Flanders, whiffed on a block there and didn't give Douglas Brown any chance. And Gerard Brody came up with the stop, bringing up a 2nd and 10.
PJ under center, defense shuffling. Ball given to Brown, and Brown stopped behind the line, 3rd and 11. Salt Lake definitely coming with some great defense now. Number 55 with the stop.
Orlando Wilkins making the tackle there, bringing up a 3rd and 11. Let's see if PJ Slaughter and the rest of this Albuquerque Adams offense gain the line of gain on first down. I think they might be in field goal range here. It might just take a short pass here, maybe to get him closer.
Line shuffles PJ in the shotgun, looking to go downfield. This is a big stop for Salt Lake, and got it to his receiver, number 13, with the touchdown. 12 points on the board, looking for that free kick again, but 0-12.
And Marcus Brody somehow gets behind the line. I believe that Christopher Medical thought he had some help over the top, didn't, and just dropped it in the bucket in stride. And what a pass by PJ Slaughter, what a drive by this Albuquerque Adams offense. Put the ball into the end zone.
Kicker ready to kick that free kick. And yeah, Mangle was definitely in a position. I know just a few maybe jumping a little bit later would have got him to knock that down. But again, great pass by PJ Slaughter and puts now 13 on the board.
Yeah, they got the special teams. They were practicing that snap on the sideline there. Finally got it down. He got the kicker there. Terrence Calico with that extra point, making a 13-0 ball game. And if you're Salt Lake, you really have to worry about getting too far behind with this team, because they can actually put the clamps on you defensively.
Definitely, Salt Lake's going to need to answer back with something. Decent run to Salt Lake's 29. And I know they're definitely going to try to come back with some answers. Speaking about kind of what's going on the 15th, the SFL championship between the 11-3 Baltimore Vultures and the 11-3 Sioux Falls Sparrows is set for Sunday, November 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern, live on 11 Sports and for the fans, with expansion announcement at halftime. How can you watch the game live? Visit simulationfl.net and read the Where to Watch news post to see if you have the channel on your smart TV with your cable satellite provider, or download the For the Fans app on your Android or iPhone today. Definitely a big play again by Dr. Lauren Percoco. Salt Lake to the 41. Utah under center. And definitely they need to utilize a little bit more of their receivers this going around, with them being down 0-13. Utah back to pass, looking for number 84.
That's the ball to the Price. Kingston Ellington. Back-to-back great plays. I was just going to say that they need to get their wide receivers and their tight ends involved in the offense. And they have done that on the last two plays. Again, back to your read that you had. If you want to see a great game, you don't want to miss Sioux Falls against Baltimore. That's going to be a classic.
And the Price laying the smackdown, the former professional wrestler. Ball passed, caught by number 48 and got a few yards, 5 yards gained on that play on Albuquerque's 40.
Danny Jenkins there with the reception. I must keep saying St. Louis, but Salt Lake keeps coming out with some passing yards here, coming out without running the football yet. They need to do this, and they're playing well.
Ball back to pass to Bissell, and Bissell with the first down at Albuquerque's 31. That was a huge play to get that first down and keep this drive alive.
Great little flare pass there, Utah to Brooke Eisel. You see there, just wide open. Unfortunately, Sherrock Black was late coming up there to make the catch. To cover the halfback coming out of the backfield. So it brings up a first down at the Albuquerque 31. And this is exactly what the doctor ordered. No pun intended, Dr. Prococo, for your offense.
Utah under center, two backs in the back, looking to hand it off to Bissell. And again, Albuquerque stopping the play. 1 yard loss at their 32.
Brian Ray coming up with the tackle there. Came into the game with 15 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and an interception. You don't see that from a linebacker too much. But comes up for the stop there and gets them a 2nd and 11.
4 receivers this time around, 2nd and 11, like you said. Ball set to pass, looking downfield and finds his receiver again. I think that's the price again. Kensington with a big play again and shaking them shoulders because he got another first down for the Salt Lake Rustlers.
Great throw here by Tommy Utah. As you can see, he got a great pocket right there, just right where in between 4 Albuquerque Adam defenders there. Put that ball right where it needed to be. They're driving. They're inside the red zone. Can they capitalize here and put some points on the board?
And Owen Grant going ahead and coming in with that tackle. Utah set the shotgun, 4 receivers. Again, looking downfield and caught.
Doctor is in. Dr. Lauren Prococo coming up with another. It seems like the middle of the field is just her domain right now. It's just like just easy pitches and catches there right across the middle. Look what happens here on 2nd and 2.
Again, Salt Lake in the red zone. Ball handed off to Bissell again.
Recall, I think Bissell could have broke that to the outside and spinning instead of spinning back inside of that defense, even the waiting arms of Ryan Ray, but still gains enough for the first down. First and goal off the Albuquerque 7. I'd like to see Prococo across the middle here once again.
And it looks like that was Chris Foreman. My fault on there. Now this is Bissell looking for the end zone and answers back with another 6 on the board.
What a drive by the Salt Lake City Rustlers. Utah, Russell, Brown, Ellington, and Prococo, and the rest of the crew driving in just untouched from the 7. As you can see, some great blocking there. Untouched, as I said, into the paint. For 6, they're going to try to cut it to 6 here with the extra point.
Really good job on them going ahead and answering back to Albuquerque's unanswered points of 13. Looking to put a free kick on the board now. Kicker ready. And through the uprights, we got 7 on the board. Now it's 17-13. Albuquerque still leading.
Now let's see if Albuquerque can answer the Salt Lake City response for the touchdown. It was a great drive. Taking up a lot of time on the clock, only leaving 3 minutes to go here. Let's see if Salt Lake City's defense can get the ball back before the end of the half.
Getting a lot of time still on the board, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Albuquerque taking that out. And a nice run at the 31 of Albuquerque. A really good job bringing that out.
Corey Perry there tackles Marcus Brody, who already has a touchdown in this ball game. Now you're at the 31-yard line with 2:55 left. You have all your timeouts left. If you're PJ Slaughter, you might as well just keep going to either Finnemore. I'd like to see him get Torres more involved in it, but I think you need to start throwing the football here.
Ball again handed off to Douglas Brown. Got 2 yards there. Stop.
Orlando Wilkins and Peanut Say coming up with the hit there, and that's what I mean. You need to start throwing the football to get Douglas Brown some room to run. They're just going to start keying up on him.
PJ Slaughter again having a good game. Under center, 2 backs. And looking again, Nate Brown. Nate Brown just shaking people out of their shoes, getting that first down. Really good job there and putting it on his back to get the first down. Albuquerque's 44.
D. Brown with the shake and bake once and twice, making people miss. What a run there by Douglas Brown, the talented halfback of the Albuquerque Adams. Get him close to midfield.
2-minute warning, and that stop was by Christopher Maggle as well, hometown of Chicago, Illinois. Folks, we're reaching the 2 minutes left in the second quarter. 7-13, Albuquerque winning so far, leading the game, but Salt Lake just behind by 6. PJ under center, two backs in the backfield and 2 receivers. Ball snap, looking downfield again and finds his receiver. Now that was a nasty hit as well. Number 24, Peanut Say, son of Kevin Say, and Peanut Say has his own streaming as well. So I guess he was just trying to get him to have it join his channel. But goodness gracious, what a hit!
Oh, just bent Mr. Kyle Fenimore in half. Give the 6'4", 217-pound wide receiver props for holding on to that football on such a big hit. Peanut Say.
And kept the drive alive. 1st and 10 at Salt Lake's 38. PJ looking for Nate Brown again. But looks like this time Salt Lake was ready for it. Sheffield there meeting him at the line. 2nd and 10 at the 39.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Albuquerque's not calling some timeouts. I mean, you have 3. You still have plenty of time with a minute to go here. I'd like to see a little bit more hurry up there by this offense.
And PJ trying to take advantage of the defense not being set, passing it to his receiver.
Raiders with the shoot top catch right there, and they're in the hurry up here with 55 seconds to go.
PJ trying to hurry up, seeing if he capitalized the score before the end of the second. Looking downfield again, and all the Salt Lake City defenders were there to stop that. Looks like Peanut Say getting a credit with that bat down.
I'd say Jared Brody, Christopher Magel were all there. That is not the trio you want to try to throw a ball into, especially in a tight window. The stop the clock with 47 seconds, give them a chance to reset here and see if they can call a good play here to get him in the end zone. They're already in field goal range.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 and at the 24. PJ set back, looking down and passing it to his halfback, Brown. Only getting, meeting at the line, still 3rd and 10 at the 24.
The great coverage there by the Salt Lake City Rustlers defense. He had nowhere to throw the football. Takes the safe check down to Brown there in the backfield for no gain, unfortunately, but it brings up a 3rd and 10. Smart play by PJ, not taking the sack.
Yeah, really good job in keeping them in that field goal range. PJ shotgun set, 1 back in the backfield, 4 receivers set. Ball snapped. Again, looking for Brown, but unable to get himself to the first down. 4th and 4 at Salt Lake's 18. They call for a timeout.
Again, smart play there by PJ Slater, not trying to force the ball, knowing that a field goal here puts them up 2 scores. Smart play there by PJ. Just take the check down, give it to your halfback. Maybe he can break a tackle or 2. You've seen him do some shake and bake before. But smart play to set up the 35-yard attempt.
And Terrence Calico is looking to set and give 3 points to the Albuquerque, making this a 8-point game. Ball is good, and it's 16-7. Albuquerque still increasing their lead.
That ball was straight down Broadway. Couldn't ask for a better kick than that. With 30 seconds left, if you're Salt Lake, I think you just hopefully your returner here can run it back for a touchdown. If not, I think you're just going to go happy to be only down 16-7. I'm going to happy. There's still 30 seconds left to go.
And a lot of time to see if they can make something happen. It looks like, again, ball brought out to the 27. Not a bad return that way, and he's looking for the outside to probably try to get more yards there, but was stopped.
25 seconds. You're at your own 27. You still have complement of your timeouts, so you can still use the middle of the field, but you're going to have to get yardage by the chunks right now. You can't run the football.
Definitely agree. 1 score, and this becomes a 2-point game. Utah under center, 2 backs back, set to look downfield, and ball passed to number 15.
Fumble!
Fumble.
Oh, that was a costly mistake there. Adam Leach, the cornerback, coming up there with the hit and the forced fumble.
And
You
Ryan
see
Ray.
number Ryan Ray picks it up, and this could be a tide turner right now here for Albuquerque. They have one timeout. They're at the 37. They can still use the middle of the field to get it in field goal range. Use a timeout. Let's see what PJ Slaughter can do here with 18 seconds left before the half.
Huge pickup by Ryan Ray there to give the ball back to the offense. PJ Slaughter under center and changing it up at the line. 2 receivers, 2 back. Set to pass. Looking downfield again. And whoo, what a big hit. Looks like Torres took a really big hit at that time.
Yeah, Steven Torres took a shot by number 26, Tony Williams here. I think it's going to be with 13 seconds left. You still have a chance to go across the middle here if you're PJ Slaughter. Get Fenimore across the middle at about 10 yards, call a timeout, and kick a field goal to go up 12.
PJ set to pass the ball, looking downfield again. Pass batted down by Sheffield this time around. That was a big stop, 3rd and 10 at the 37.
8 seconds left. I think this is, I don't know if you have a chance to go to the end zone here. I'm not sure the range of Terrence Calico. I think to be a 54-yarder. That might be a little bit out of his range here. Let's see if they're going to go for the end zone right here with 8 seconds to go.
PJ in the shotgun set. 4 receivers this time and 1 back. Definitely if they can get in the first, get them in field goal range. Ball set to pass down. Sees that he found a receiver and timeout called. Big opportunity for them to add 3 points on the board and increase this lead.
Great call there to throw the underneath route. 4th and 4. It gets them under a 50-yard field goal, and that'll be a 47 to a 48-yarder. That's more like maybe on the brink of Calico's range, I believe. But yeah, that was a great play to not force the ball into, to turn the ball over and not have a chance to get points. Let's see if Calico can extend this lead.
Calico getting set and definitely hoping to add 3 on the board, making it 19-7. Ball snap, kick. And just short outside of his range. Calico could not get that and not add 3 points on the board.
As I said, that was right on the edge of Calico's range, and it was a 48-yarder. That ball went 47 and a half.
And that's the end of the first half. We have Salt Lake at 7 and Albuquerque going at 16. Again, it is only about a 1-score game. Will make it a really close one. What's your thoughts so far, Gerald, on how the game has gone?
Albuquerque came out with some great drives in the first part of this first quarter. You see the halftime stats here. 173 passing yards for the Adams to 86 for the Rustlers. As you can see, the time of possession is huge. Also, that 3rd down percentage. The Salt Lake has yet to convert a 3rd down, while Albuquerque is going at a 75% clip. As you see some passes here across the middle of Kyle Fenimore. You see Slaughter 173 yards and a touchdown for Albuquerque. And Tommy Utah's had a good game. PJ Slaughter with that 1 interception, as you just saw here, but then that costly fumble almost cost him some points here. I think if you're Salt Lake, you need to get the ball into your hands of your wide receivers. I mean, Brick Beisel's having a hard time running the football. Does have a touchdown, but only has 10 yards on the ground. And if you're Albuquerque, you just got to keep playing defense the way you're playing right now. They're all over the field here. So that's my opinion on the game. I think it's going to be tough for Salt Lake City to come back. I believe Albuquerque gets the ball here to start the third quarter here. So you see a big fumble there, the big hit there by Adam Leach. So
I know
16-7.
I know Ross Napoli is probably having a good conversation with his Salt Lake team, and Jason Williams is letting the, Adams know, hey, right now we can definitely put some points on the board and get this to close out here for the home team. And again, if you're just joining me, my name is Nelson Lozano. My co-host Gerald Giudice here with me tonight, and producer Cameron Irvine. Salt Lake getting ready to kick the ball off to Albuquerque. Henry Griffin with the kick. And a good couple yards there. Got it to the 28 of Albuquerque. 1st and 10 for the Albuquerque Adams.
Marcus Brody's been shining on the return game for the Adams. Now, PJ Slaughter and this offense, can they put more points on the board and put this game out of reach? The way their defense is playing, with Salt Lake City not having a third down conversion, and I think another touchdown here might ice their game.
PJ in the shotgun set, looking downfield. And was that caught? Yes, it was. Looks like it was caught.
More with the shoe tap catch once again. Second time he's done that in the ball game, brings up a 2nd and 3.
PJ under center, 2 backs, 3 receivers. Ball to Brown, and Brown tried to shake away, but could not this time around.
Tim Dart again with the stop, bringing up 3rd and 5. Let's see if PJ Slaughter and this offense can pick up the first down here. If I was Albuquerque, I'd try to put it in the hands of number 10 or number 44, Torres or Finmore.
PJ taking a big hit from number 23, Christopher Maggle.
Christopher Maggle doing the nasty plunge there. Why, on just a blindside hit, as you can just see, it comes around just a blind side, just a hit that he didn't even see coming, untouched to the quarterback. Lucky he held on to the football. Your quarterback can't take hits like that and remain upright, so lucky enough to get away here with a punt.
Ralph Bennington here to set to kick the punt, and definitely I know PJ's gonna feel that at the sidelines. Snap a little bit high. Received and shut down right there at the 36 of Salt Lake.
I think PJ's on the sidelines in a little bit of those smelling salts here to get himself back and clear up those cobwebs and the little birdies flying around his head. This now is a big drive for Salt Lake City. Tommy Utah, Beisel Brown, Ellington Prococo. You need to get the ball in the end zone here to give yourself a chance to win the ball game.
Definitely. Utah under center, 2 backs, 3 receivers, looking downfield and got it to the doctor, it looks like. Got the first down at the 46.
That's the backup fullback, Danny Jenkins, coming across the middle. They're exploiting that middle of that defense. That seems to be where Prococo has been living this game, coming across the middle. It brings up a first down. This is what Salt Lake City needs. Get the first pass going. Now it'll open up the run game. See if they can continue this momentum.
Again, Utah under center looking to push the ball downfield and answer. And almost had his receiver, but batted down. Prococo couldn't lock that down.
John Stamango, we haven't called his name yet. Puts his name in the stat book with that pass deflection. That ball was a little bit behind. The doctor couldn't get her hands on it. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now, the second season of the SFL Minor League is underway, but it's not too late to build a player. Get on the team and start progressing in preparation for the next SFL rookie draft in December. Visit SFL.net to join the Discord server and get on the field. Big hit looks like from Albuquerque, from House coming in and shutting it down.
House coming in there. It's a low hit on Tommy Utah. That's knee territory right there. Luckily for the Salt Lake City, Tommy Utah gets back up for a 3rd and 18. Those are the kind of hits you don't like to see.
Definitely, those are the type of hits that could cause injury. Utah shotgun 5 receivers this time around, looking to get that first down, looking downfield and just missing his receiver. Number 15, Kelsey Brown, almost with that connection, would have got them that first down. 4th and 18 at the 38.
Just slightly overthrown, just out of the reach of Kelsey Brown. Albuquerque with a big stop here, stopping all the momentum.
And Henry Griffin getting ready to kick. And fair catch called by the receiver. Albuquerque will be getting it at their 27.
Smart play there by Marcus Brody, as we saw some special teams errors early in this ball game. A couple of fumbles, a couple of interceptions, a fumble on a catch. So smart move just to corral the ball and make sure your offense gets on the field.
PJ Slaughter under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Ball snap handed to Brown, and Brown stopped behind the line by Sheffield again. 2nd and 11 at the 26.
I think that's Sheffield's I believe it's his 3rd tackle for loss in this game. Just knifing through the line to stop Douglas Brown here brings up a 2nd and 11.
PJ Slaughter set to pass, looking for his receiver, number 13. Brody again was able to add a few yard there. 3rd and 9, Albuquerque's 28. 9 yards short still from getting to that first down.
Just couldn't get the shoulders turned upfield. Brings up a 3rd and long situation. Just Salt Lake, I'd love to see a corner blitz right now. Try to get out, try to put some pressure on PJ Slaughter.
And definitely will get good field position if they can stop here. PJ Slaughter, the shotgun, back to throw, looking downfield, and that was defended perfectly by Salt Lake. Number 27, Matt Candor, with that big stop. 4th and 9 for Albuquerque.
PJ Slaughter, for the first time in the game, staring down his receiver. You look where the ball was going, followed the eyes, and Matt Candor almost made him pay with a interception. Comes away with the deflection. Punting time for Albuquerque.
We have Ralph Bennington set to do that, almost blocked, but definitely was able to get that kick off. Receiver set to receive and was stopped at the 32 of Salt Lake.
Again, just almost a disaster there with the punt. That's like 3 or 4 punts that have almost been blocked in this game. And if you're Salt Lake, that's what you could have used right there, that block. So special teams could become a factor in this game. Right now, they got to get some points.
And decent field position for the Salt Lake Rustlers. Utah under center, 2 backs, 2 receivers. Looking to pass the ball, but met behind the line. Looks like it was... Yeah, Julian, sorry.
I'm sorry, Julian Rasmus coming up there. As you saw before the play, he snuck up on the line and actually absolutely ducked underneath the block of Danny Jenkins to stop that. That was a great play there by Julian Rasmus.
And again, Utah needs to push it downfield. Utah calling an audible there at the line, looking down, finding his receiver, but unable to hold it down. Brown was unable to catch that ball.
Ball was a little high. Kelsey got her hands on it, but could not bring it in. Brings up a 3rd and long situation. And as we've said, coming into this half, Salt Lake City has yet to convert on a 3rd down. A 3rd and 13 is kind of tough to do it.
And for definitely a long first down, they definitely need it. Utah in the shotgun, 5 receivers out. Utah looking to throw, but unfortunately nobody was available at that time.
Stamanga with the coverage, and luckily that wasn't called pass interference. I thought he might have got there a little bit before the ball did, but the ref kept the flag in the pocket, and it's going to bring up another punting situation. Right now, these two teams are playing in between the 30s. Which one's going to take advantage here and get the first points in the second half?
Griffin getting set for the punt. Albuquerque getting the ball at the 29, and you're right, it's staying between here. Whoever can break past that and get to the red zone could definitely make a difference. The Salt Lake can get themselves in the red zone and get a score. It just becomes a 2-point game. And if Albuquerque is able to add any type of points, they're definitely creating a bigger gap for Salt Lake to try to catch up.
It's going to be who's going to be the first one to actually get past the others 30 here. Right now, PJ Slaughter has 2 wide receivers and 2 in the backfield.
Oh, called off sides there. Free play for Brown. Got a few yards there, up to the 36 is what it looks like.
Arnie Wayans there with the jump. I think if you're Albuquerque, I think you take the penalty here to give yourself an extra down. That's exactly what they did.
Definitely a huge opportunity for Albuquerque there. And Waynes, I know, is kicking himself in the foot for giving those free yards to the Albuquerque Adams.
That's something you definitely don't want to do with Albuquerque, is give them more yards while they're ahead. Not a good thing.
Slaughter changing it up at the line. 2 receivers in the backfield. Ball set. Pass to Brown again. And got a few yards there. Second and second at Albuquerque's 44.
Yeah, I believe PJ saw something on the right side of that formation on the defense. Switched an audible to that side. Gained 8 yards. Great play there. Great recognition at PJ Slaughter.
And definitely Tony Williams coming in and stopping that. 2nd and 2 for Albuquerque. Ball snapped. Hand to Brown again. Looking to shake and bake, but unfortunately only got a yard there. 3rd and 1.
And if Douglas Browns get the ball, who's on them? David Sheffield once again having a great day. Was second in the team in tackles with 21 coming into this game. Second only to Christopher Maga with 23.
3rd and manageable for Albuquerque on the 45. Looking to give it to Brown again, and Brown getting that first down, keeping this drive alive.
That is exactly what Albuquerque needs, just to punish the ball going down the field here, taking time off the clock. This is the kind of drive that cements a win if you get points on the board. Let's see if they can continue the momentum.
Tom Dart with the last stop. Ball given to Brown again and stopped at the line. 2nd and 10 at the 47. Looks like Wilkins came in with the stop.
Londa Wilkins coming up with the tackle. They're bringing up 2nd and 10. This would be a great opportunity right now for a play action pass here to Fenimore across the middle. You have Douglas Brown and Waverly in the backfield. Play action pass would be great here on 2nd and 10.
Slaughter getting set to pass, looking downfield, and it looks like he was able to get it to Fenimore. Got the first down and kept this drive alive. I know that wasn't something that Salt Lake wanted. Defense has definitely kept them in this game. But again, got another first down from Fenimore.
Fenimore has been playing lights out in this game, has beaten the defense across the middle a couple of times. So the defensive back was playing off him, which was a mistake. They got the first down.
PJ Slaughter under center, 4 receivers this time around. Looking, pump fakes and gets it over. Looks like that was number 14. And I don't seem to have...
Oh, that's the tight end, Torres. What a pump fake. That pump fake right there. It looked like they're going to go to Marcus Brody. and the defense just forgot about the tight end, Steven Torres, across the middle. Great camera work there by our producer, Cameron Irvine, on the truck. What a throw by PJ Slaughter.
And a great catch by Torres. Again, he got laid out earlier, but definitely came back and bounced back. Almost Salt Lake getting to the cornerback, getting to his receiver and trucking.
You see Fenimore now breaking the century mark on 7 catches, and Albuquerque seems to be rolling. They are in the red zone here. A touchdown here could be detrimental to Salt Lake City's chances to win a field goal. They might be able to come back, but a touchdown cannot happen here if you're Salt Lake.
This is going to be huge for Albuquerque Adams. Ball given to Nate Brown. I'm sorry, Douglas Brown. And again, got a few yards there, 2nd and 7 at Salt Lake's 15.
Tony Williams on the stop, and I agree with Christian Brown in the chat. The Rustlers defense does look gassed. This is the time where you really need to push that football in the end zone.
Time of possession, Albuquerque's been dominating. Looking in the end zone and finds his receiver, Finmore. Again, just an amazing catch. One-on-one play and got that touchdown.
What a catch by Finmore, but what a throw by PJ Slaughter. As you see here coming back, there's going to be pressure coming up. Right again, releases it as he's getting hit, but puts that football only where Finmore can get it, just out of the reach of Tony Williams, who really could not make a play on the football. But what a throw. That's why he is the 2nd-ranked quarterback in the SFL minor league, right there for throws like that. PJ Slaughter, great touchdown pass.
Calico looking to add a point on the board, making it 7-23. Ball set, snap. And good for the extra point. Again, Albuquerque coming and putting a nail on the coffin for the home team. Salt Lake's definitely going to need to respond back, and there's still a lot of time. 2 minutes and 18 seconds in the third. This is going to be a huge time for Salt Lake to come back with an answer.
Utah has to start getting the ball to Brown, Ellington, Prococo, maybe Bice out of the backfield, but it's not going to be an easy task. You have, like I said, Swift and Leach, number 2 cornerback. You have the 3rd strong safety in John Stamango, and you have Jorge Torres, who's only a week 3 signee, but has shown promise. But let's see what Salt Lake City can do here. You have to pick up a first down, or you have to make a 3rd down conversion. You can't rely on getting him in 2 downs.
Yeah, definitely. Utah's going to have to go ahead and see what he can create with the offense. Again, time of possession has really been in the favor of the Adams. Ball set, pass back, and finds his receiver. Number 84, Kensington, the Price, getting that toe tap and getting 5 yards.
Go to the outside. They're only where Kingston and Ellington can get it. Picking up 2nd and 5. Albuquerque will give those little yards up all day long, because that's going to speed the clock down. Salt Lake's not going to have any time to score any more points.
2 backs in the backfield. Utah looking to set the pass again. And beautiful pass to Dr. Percoco. But definitely took a hit right there in the middle of the field.
Mango up there with the tackle. Well, as I said, this is where Lauren Percoco is. Her office, so to speak, is in the middle of the field. Just taking a big shot there by Ray and Stamango, but that is where Percoco's bread and butter is, right across the middle of that field. And she can take a look at it and keep on checking.
Shout outs to Percoco as well for holding on to that ball after that big hit. Utah back to throw and getting sacked for the 2nd time tonight. Tim House getting in there and getting his 2nd sack of the evening, correct?
I believe so, but what a hit. Just a decleater right there. You're right, 2 sacks on the day for Tim House, along with 2 tackles. Brings up a 2nd and 15. And if you're Salt Lake, you need to do something here. If you need to get some closer yards so you can have a 3rd and manageable.
Huge 2nd down right now, 2nd and 15 at 45. Utah looking to pass. Looking downfield, finding a receiver. Percoco again coming through and getting the first down, keeping it alive for Salt Lake.
I was saying, what third down? I'll just throw it to Percoco, and it's like you can always say the doctor ordered, but they had a safety blitz coming in and a linebacker blitz coming late, which is a delayed blitz that the offensive line picked up perfectly.
Great opportunity for Salt Lake to put some points on the board. Utah in the shotgun set. Ball set to pass. Looking downfield, and again connects.
Kelsey Brown across up a little, just a little shallow seam route, and Salt Lake City is starting to respond here. The offense is actually coming to life just a little bit as you see Stamango there, along with Torres on the tackle. Now Salt Lake City is in Albuquerque's red zone. Let's see what happens here if they get a playoff before the third quarter ends.
Huge momentum for the Salt Lake. Definitely looking to add some points on the board. Hopefully they get this play off. Did get it off before the clock ends. Utah holding the ball, but too long, being sacked.
Big old Cliff Grizzly with the sack there. Only loss of one, and that's the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. Rustlers at 7, Albuquerque at 23. We're getting into the fourth quarter, guys. 4s in the chats. Definitely very exciting. Salt Lake getting some momentum and trying to add some points on the board. Utah under center, 2 backs, 2 receivers. Ball set to pass and just batted down, but interception. Ball going the other way.
Great interception there by John Stamango, his second of this campaign. Just a little high, might have been deflected there by Julian Rasmus, but a costly turnover for Salt Lake just when they had the momentum going, and the big turnover, and it stops the momentum, and Albuquerque gets the ball back.
And again, if you're just joining us, I'm Nelson Lozano, co-host here with me this evening, Gerald Giudice, and Cameron Irvine producing it this evening. Ball behind, and it looks like they got lost 2 yards there for Albuquerque.
That play looked horrible from the get-go. The defensive tackle got in right away on the center, and Sirac was blanketed all over Douglas. I'm sorry, it was number 55 from the other team. Orlando Wilkins was draped all over Douglas Brown.
And Douglas Brown, again, got the ball, got a few yards there, 3rd and 11 at the 14. Definitely, if Salt Lake can get a stop here, that will give them great field position with that punt.
Definitely, because they have them. There's almost like a punt there, having the interception that deep. But Sheffield has having a great game for the Salt Lake City Rustlers on defense. Let's see if they can hold them on 3rd and 11.
PJ in the shotgun set, 4 receivers out, 1 back. Ball sent downfield, and interception. Ball going back for Salt Lake. Great job there. Really good turnover and gave them great position as well.
The tip drill works as Christopher Maggle coming up with his league-leading, I believe it was his league-leading interception after Peanut Say and Gerard Brody come up with a deflection there on the tip drill. But Jared Brody comes down with the interception. I apologize. His first interception of the season.
Huge play for Salt Lake. That's a great momentum changer, and they're being at the 26 of Albuquerque. Ball set, delayed handoff, but got a few yards there. 2nd and 6 at the 23 to Douglas Brown.
There, Brooke Biles there with the delayed handoff. That was a sneaky play. I like the play call there. Have the defense just going past you, like rushing the quarterback, knowing that they need to throw the ball. A nice try by Salt Lake, but a great defensive play that only gained 4.
Utah back to set to throw, but again, Albuquerque's there to stop it, getting him behind the line. 3rd and 12, and 2 Adams players there went ahead and got that sack.
Moses Talway number 54, and Farah Ahmad, number 76, rather, have a meeting at the quarterback here, and it's 3rd and long again.
Again, ball to Brown, and looks like, again, Albuquerque coming through, stopping them there. 4th and 12 at the 28.
Interesting play call right there. I think they just wanted to get some points on the board here maybe with a field goal. If it's going to make a 45-yard attempt, I can see where they're going to be safe to bring it to a 2-score game and maybe not risk another turnover.
Henry Griffin getting set to kick that field goal. Ball snap. Ball is up and through the uprights. 10-23. Albuquerque still in the lead, but Salt Lake went ahead and gave an answer with that 3 and took advantage of that turnover.
That would have been good from 55. It goes right to the screen. What a leg on Henry Griffin. But now it's 23-10. Do you try an onside kick here with 8:17 left to go? Looks like they're going to kick it deep.
And as Griffin sets the pass, again, download CrowdPlay, our new partner for 2020, and play the game about the game. Follow the actions and answer questions for a chance to win and a share of a $1,000 prize pool. Your next chance to win is next Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern during the SFL Championship. Visit crowdplayapp.com for more information.
The CrowdPlay app is a fun app to have. The game about the game. It's amazing. It makes watching the game a lot of fun.
And again, what I love about it the most is that you still get points for contributing, that you can trade in those points for gift cards for the future. Slaughter with the pump fake, and 3 Salt Lake defenders there knocking the ball down.
PJ Slaughter looking a little shaky right now after that last interception, throwing the ball in triple coverage and throwing it behind the receiver in triple coverage. If you're Albuquerque, you just might want to just hand that ball off here, put this game in the hands of your defense.
And Tyler Grant over there with that bat down. 2nd and 10 at Albuquerque's 29. PJ Slaughter under center. Ball handed off and stopped. A little bit loss of 1, it looks like. 3rd and 11 at the 28.
Abram Romack there with the stop, and Salt Lake City's defense has come alive in the 4th quarter here. Let's see if they can stop them on this 3rd and 11 here and get the ball back to the resurging offense.
Huge 3rd and 11 for Salt Lake, looking to stop. PJ down to Brown, and Brown getting rustled down, no pun intended, by Salt Lake.
As you saw, big old number 90 Julius Arnold there coming up with the tackle, along with help from, I believe it was the strong safety Christopher Maggle. But this Salt Lake City Russell defense has come to life here in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can do something here with the ball with 7 minutes to go in the game.
Bennington with the punt, looking to put them, Salt Lake, a little bit back with that field position. Adams are all over it. Rustlers are getting it at the 34.
This is where Tommy Utah needs to be smart with the football. They've been throwing the ball great to Brown, Ellington, Percoco across the middle. You have all 3 timeouts. You have 7 minutes to go. You can still use the middle of the field with Lauren Percoco. I'd love to see him keep throwing it to her across the middle.
Utah giving it to Bessel, and again, you're right, still about 7 minutes, give or take, left in the 4th. Definitely an answer here will make this a 6-point game and make it very manageable. 2nd and 10 at the 33.
You're definitely in 4-down territory if you're Salt Lake, but you can't afford to be running the football right now. You're down 2 scores. You need to get chunks of yards and in a hurry.
Utah under center, looking to pass. And again, Albuquerque there again, stopping them. Setting it for another sack for Albuquerque.
Moses Talway with his 1.5 sack in this quarter alone. As you saw, Tom Utah trying to roll away from the pressure actually rolled into it and into the arms of Moses Tower, bringing up a 3rd and 20.
Huge for Utah here. 5 receivers out. Looking downfield. Finds his receiver, but still short. 4th and 8 at the 35.
That pass, I don't believe, was going to go to Caleb Walker, but they had a safety blitz coming, and they had number 38, Kyle McCullen, just bearing down on Utah. Utah had to get rid of the ball early.
Griffin getting set for the punt. Almost blocked again by Albuquerque. Would have been a great opportunity. Ball received. Woo, what a big hit.
Man. Francis Dormer comes up with a humongous hit. Oh, man. Marcus Brody, take a seat on the sideline. You deserve it after that one. Wow.
Huge hit from Dormer. PJ Slaughter under center, 2 receivers, 2 backs, set, looking downfield, steps up in the pocket and finds his receiver, Fenimore, again with a huge play. 1st down at the Albuquerque's 44.
Great play call there. Had the defense guessing, and Peanut Say was there on the tackle, but it looked like it was going to be a handoff to Brown, and it got the linebackers to bite and come inside, giving PJ Slaughter a chance to throw that ball to Fenimore just a little bit over the top of the linebackers for a great 1st down. Great play call there by the Albuquerque Adams.
Good tackle from Peanut Say, making sure that he wraps the receiver up so they don't get any extra yards. PJ under center, 2 backs, 2 receivers. PJ looking downfield again and finding his receiver, Brody. Big play here, breaking off, and defenders wrapping him up into the end zone. Really big play from Brody again.
They call him big play. Marcus Brody, as you see, coming out just right in the middle, just out of the reach of the defender, and then they're off to the races as they're trying to outleg Peanut Say. Could not do it along with Tyler Gand. And right now, Albuquerque in firm control of this game. 1 more touchdown, and then you could turn the lights out on the Rustlers.
PJ calling audible at the line, showing what his arm is really possible. That was a great throw and gave a great opportunity for Brody to get some yards downfield. 3 backs in the back. Ball handed off to Brown. Brown with a little shake and bake. Got a few yards there. 2nd and goal at the 2nd of Salt Lake.
There's going to be just dragging the clock out now. Christopher Mago coming up with the stop. But it looks like Albuquerque is going to just wear the clock out. They're going to have the big power set here to try to get it in the end zone.
I know definitely Salt Lake's defense is tired with that time of possession that Albuquerque has been having. PJ Slaughter under center, 3 backs again in the backfield. Ball handed out to Douglas Brown, and stopped again. 3rd and goal at the 1.
There's a Fomago coming up again. There's no quit in this Salt Lake City defense. Their tongues have to be dragging on the ground right now. As tired as they are, they've been on the field for the majority of this football game. But right now, they're toughening up here. 3rd and 1. Can we stop them again? Can they hold them to only 3?
Again, PJ calling a different play at the line. 1 receiver out. 3 backs. Ball handed to Brown again, and that was a big stop by Salt Lake, giving the Adams only an opportunity to get 3. We'll see if they go for it, but definitely that was a big stop by the Rustlers.
Julius Arnold coming up with a big stop there. Big goal line stand here for Salt Lake. And a field goal right here puts it to 2 touchdowns with 2 2-point conversions. And they're going to get the ball back with less than 2.5 minutes to go in the game. This will probably ice it.
Calico set to kick the ball. Definitely makes it a two-part game. And again, they've had some turnovers, Salt Lake, so it's not like they haven't had the opportunities, just the offense hasn't been able to convert.
No, they haven't been able to convert. If they're a little bit too conservative, in my opinion, of not throwing the ball downfield like Albuquerque has been to Finnemore and Torres. I mean, they're getting some good production out of Lauren Prococo across the middle, Doctor, and along with Kingston Ellington, but they got to throw the football some more downfield, more 10 to 15-yard routes rather than the 5s and 7s that they've been throwing.
Bissell bringing it out at the 25. And again, you can tell Salt Lake is definitely very tired. Offense can't seem to get things together. It is only a 2-score game, and it's 2 minutes still left in the fourth quarter. So anything can happen. Definitely need them to make some type of response here. Tommy Utah walking up to the line, 3 receivers, 2 backs. Utah getting set to pass, finds his receiver Brown, getting 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 at the 28. Now we're on hurry up offense. Ball set. Utah set to pass. Ooh, had his receiver open, but could not get that to hold on.
Grant Hickman, that was the play that you needed to make. Put that ball right where it needed to be put. What a throw by Tommy Utah. And it hits him right in the numbers. That's just a classic mistake. And they finally get a pass over the 10, 15-yard mark, like I said they should be doing. And you can't convert with a drop.
3rd and 6 at the 28. He was thinking about running because he had open room, but did not pull that pass in. Utah in the shotgun set, 5 receivers out. Ball snap, looking for his receiver and found at the it looks like Brown, but caught at the sideline. Stopped that clock. 2:01 to play.
Terry Saunders was on the tackle, but what a throw there by Tommy Utah over the outstretched hand. It looked like of John Stamango there, and Saunders with the tackle, but what a throw there by Utah.
Huge first down for the Salt Lake Rustlers. Still alive. 1st and 10 at the 41. Utah in the shotgun set. 5 receivers again. Ball snapped a little high. Pass over to the receiver. And did he get out of bounds before? Oh, it's a 2-minute warning. Salt Lake at 10, 26 Albuquerque. And again, right now the Rustlers are looking to go downfield to respond back with these points that the Adams have been able to put up. Second and 3 at the 48, and that was a big play from Kingston Ellington. Ball pass to Brown, 3rd and 1, and again, hurry up offense for Salt Lake, trying to get this ball downfield. And huge play from Brown, got the first down. Don't know if the Adams are going to try to throw a flag on that, but definitely was awarded that catch and got the first down for Salt Lake.
I didn't think he held on to that ball going out to the sideline there. It doesn't look like they're going to throw the challenge flag here. It's under 2 minutes. I think it'll be a booth review. But what a break there for Salt Lake.
5 receivers set. Shotgun. Utah looking downfield. Find his receiver. The Doctor again getting a few yards there. 2nd and 1 on Albuquerque's 38. Still 1:32 remaining. Ball snap. Utah looking down, but batted down this time around by Albuquerque.
See number 27 there. Terry Saunders already has the tackle on this drive, coming up with a pass deflection. Utah was staring down Kelsey Brown there. Just read the quarterback's eyes and made the play here. 3rd and 1. You have time. The clock stopped. You need to get the ball in the end zone quickly.
Definitely a big 3rd down for Salt Lake. Utah under center. Looking to pass down and got it to the Doctor. Prococo with got hit on that one, but was able to hold the ball.
Boxer's gonna need some medicine after that one.
Utah looking to avoid the sack, but is sacked from Albuquerque again. I think that was Talloway coming in with the sack. Utah under center, looking to get the ball downfield, sets and finds his receiver. Kensington, the Price coming through and getting that touchdown, making this a one touchdown game, 16-26.
Watch this move right here. Just stops on a dime and lets the quarterback Owen Grant run right past him. What breaks there by Kingston Ellington, but now the all important 2-point conversion. All that said, they need to get this to convert to have a chance for the onside kick.
Utah looking like Brett Favre over there, getting out of the pocket and keeping the play alive, getting into Kensington. Looking for that attempt and found his receiver again, back to Kensington, but could not hold that onto that and didn't get the 2-point conversion.
The second drop on this drive, and that one will prove costly, as now it's a 10-point game with 54 seconds left instead of an 8-point game. Hands team's on the field for Albuquerque.
Still 54 seconds remaining. Looking for an onside kick, but was caught by Albuquerque and is at the 40. Albuquerque probably going to look here to wind down the clock and get this over with.
Hands team Mackenzie Traeger there on the recovery of the onside kick. Makes this Salt Lake has all their timeouts. They might use them here. Looks like Albuquerque's expecting that, and they're just going to run the football here.
And it looks like they brought in Elijah Townsend to close it out. Ball over to the halfback. And again, as the clock winds down, John Perry with that big play.
John Perry, they see a nice block there by Luke Waverly coming in, but that's the play that's going to basically just steal this game here. Like I said, he calls the timeout and hopes to getting a fumble. But they're resting Douglas Brown. I don't know if he's injured or if they're just holding him out here. But that's gutsy, giving it to your backup halfback.
Sure, with that lead, they feel a little bit comfortable. Again with the first. And Salt Lake calling for a timeout.
I think you're going to see victory formation now here for the Albuquerque Adams here. A game that Salt Lake City has some chances. Their defense needs to be commended because they kept them in the ball game. They were just on the field way too long in this football game. So you're gonna have Albuquerque going in at 2-1, and they stay at home and they get to welcome the Memphis River Runners in, while Salt Lake City goes to San Jose to face the Flight.
Townsend coming out, took a knee that last play, looking like he's gonna take another again and try to get that clock down. Was a huge game for the Albuquerque Adams. They were dominant in all facets of it, offense, defense. They really did a good job and showed out for the home crowd team.
Definitely. Brown had a great day. Fittimore had a couple great catches. Grizzly played well. The secondary played fantastic with Leach and Swift. Brian Ray played well. And all the players on both squads. You gotta tip your hat off to both squads, because both of them played their heart out. And unfortunately, this is a game where someone has to come up on the losing end.
And again, Albuquerque calling for a timeout. Not sure why. 3 seconds left. 3rd and 13 at the 31. I guess he just wanted to make sure that he knew he could stay a little bit longer in the game before it was over.
Well, I don't think they could have. I think they couldn't have run the clock out. I think it would have been like 1 second left. Instead of taking the penalty, they just took the timeout. It's still academic at this point. It's just going to be a kneel down, and it's going to be a big win for Albuquerque.
Again, Albuquerque is going to go to 2-1, while the Rustlers are going to go 1-2. Towson set, taking the knee, and there's the game. Salt Lake 16-26 Adams. Huge game from the Adams tonight. Your thoughts, Gerald?
Most game stats, did you see? Look at that time of possession: 26 minutes to 17, and 370 yards of total offense for the Adams to 259. But the big stat was the time of possession. You can't have your defense out there for that long. You see the touchdown pass right there, Kyle Fenimore. That was a great throw by PJ Slaughter. And then you see the hit there with the interception. Basically, it just came down to Salt Lake City just didn't make the plays when they had to do them. The last drive was playing something. They had a couple drops. They had a drop there on the 2-point conversion. And you see the tip drill there, interception for Jared Brody. Both teams have a lot to take away from this game. Salt Lake City's defense, especially that goal line stand when they could have just packed it in, being it down like they were. Great show of heart there by the Salt Lake City defense. If you're Albuquerque, PJ Slaughter and your wide receiver core came up huge. You see Marcus Berry there with a humongous play here to get him inside at the 5, but that's where Salt Lake City's defense came through. So all in all, just a great play game. A couple of turnovers by each team, but great building blocks for both teams.
And definitely, right? I know definitely Salt Lake came out here to play. Albuquerque took advantage of a lot of those turnovers, and PJ Slaughter wasn't quite of a game today. Very excited to see who got the player of the game, and it was Kyle Fenimore getting that player of the game. 9 catches, 138 yards with 1 TD. Really great job. And again, to everybody who joined us this evening, thank you again. My name is Nelson Lozano. My co-host this evening was Gerald Giudice. And thank you to Cameron Irvine for producing this. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you again for joining us.